YouTube? This IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker banger video. Now today, we're gonna be going over one of the content from The Wall. I need a boyfriend. Why men are choosing not to date these women. It should be interesting, you know what I'm saying? I always look at it from a perspective of what men do wrong, but let's see.
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll explore how women's discourse changes after the age of 30. We'll also delve into a study suggesting that women desire fewer children than men, and we'll debunk this with footage of women in their 40s striving for romantic relationships. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your presence here. Your support means a lot to us. If you enjoy what you see, we invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. We'd also love to hear about your experiences in the comments. Your engagement helps us grow and reach more people. Thank you for being part of our project. Let's get started.
Another day and another study that scares the living shit out of me. Here we go. Pew Research Center. Young men without children are more likely than young women to say they want to be parents someday. Now, this is a study of 18 to 34-year-olds in the U.S. who have at least one living parent. 57% of men say that they want to have children, while only 45% of women want kids. 21% of women are sure they don't want to have kids, while 15% of men are sure they don't want to have kids. And obviously men need women to have children, and I don't need to remind you who are in more positions of power, but I found this study so funny. Mothers and fathers have different views of who does more when it comes to many childcare tasks. You can pause this if you want to, but here's a summary. Mothers tend to say they do more than their spouse or partner, while fathers tend to say they share responsibilities about equally. Moms also worry more than dads about a host of issues when it comes to parenting. So mothers think they do more of the work, and they're also more stressed about it. And one more time, when we talk about who wants children and who doesn't, are you guys really surprised?
And what's wrong with this study? It's well known that every man wants to sow his seed and raise his own offspring. I don't see anything unusual about that. Many women may claim they don't want children simply because they come from broken homes or single-mother households. Even coming from these backgrounds, a man still wants to be a father at some point in his life. The difference is that a man from his 20s to 50s can still have children, whereas a woman has a tougher time because her biological clock tells her to have children young. Now, the country's birth rate is plummeting, largely because many women don't want to have children. But it's also due to the increasing number of single women, which has been a trend over the last decade due to less intimacy. It's no wonder they say that 45% of women will be single by 2030. Considering the standards that, on average, a woman wants from a man, it's highly possible that this figure will be even higher than 45%.
It's crazy that as a girl, you're raised to believe that at 30, your life is like gonna end in some metaphorical way, but I'm 31, almost 32, and I feel like this is the best I've ever felt, looked, and just been in my entire life. So don't believe it. I can't wait to be 40.
I don't know if this is a serious comment or if it is
Oh my goodness, it's like, what are you trying to prove? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be so focused on like women. I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say women, bro. People are so focused on like statistics and all this other bullshit that's outside of your control, right? That's what's wrong with the world. That's why the percentages are what they are, because the percentages are worried about the percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like, the percentage that's actually getting what they want and dating don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit they talking about. This shit is bull. This shit sound like straight bullshit to me. I never had a cousin, an uncle, I had a few friends that probably ain't had no pussy, but it's like, for the most part, most dudes, we talking about kids though. Most women, bro, I don't know, bro. This like stupid to me. Cause me personally, I know women that want kids. Most women I meet want kids. But like, if you meet a bunch of women that don't want kids, you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing? Like, what are you looking at? Because most women that I want kids. They might not want as many as me. but they be willing to lean more my way than they way when it comes down to having kids. So I don't know, man. And most of my dog, even my dog, I know, like it's kind of crazy. All my dogs are getting babies, or like all of them getting the woman pregnant. Whether it be baby mama drama, whether it be relationship type shit, I don't know. It's like I really like, I don't know. And niggas be so concerned with these bitches. Boy, fuck these bitches. If they don't want to fuck with nobody, let them be alone. I promise you, somebody crushing their ass. I'm tired. I probably know. Like they exist, bro. Like them women who be lonely, and they be like, I don't want that many kids. I want probably one baby. They getting crushed by some. They getting fucked. Alright. I think that's what's wrong with y'all. Like the percentage that actually like seriously subscribe to this type of content, that seriously religiously follow this type of content, and there's a lot of y'all. Y'all don't really be fucking. Like y'all don't be fucking nothing but y'all hand. And that's the problem. You feel me? Like in my back of my mind, you ask me, that's the fucking problem. Y'all be fucking y'all hands. Left, right. Ridiculous. There's no way that I'm the only person who don't give a fuck about this kind of shit. Like in a real way. The reason why I react to this type of content, cause I'm be honest. I learned that from this type of content, most guys don't even believe that there are lonely women that just want sex. There are lonely women that literally just want sex. It's a bunch of them. They just want sex. And most of you niggas watching this wanna say, oh, I'm not getting one, two, oh, I'm doing semen retention because I don't wanna. But you fall to beating your meat. Like, yeah, I see so much content that be like, I be looking at. I used to watch it. I'll be honest. When I was younger, I used to watch that type of content. That's why I be looking at it. I be like, damn, I used to really believe this shit. Like, you beating your meat, but you don't think that you should fuck with a hoe, but you beat your meat. I don't want to fuck with her because she got a high body count, but you beating your meat. If she wants to suck your dick, she wants to have sex with you, and she ain't, and you know she ain't got nothing. She probably just got tested. You don't want to fuck with her just off the simple fact of what she did in her past. Like what? But you beating your meat. Like, that's the type of niggas that watch this type of content, bro. In all seriousness, that's the type of niggas that watch this type of content. And it's a lot of niggas. Like, I got like one of the videos I reacted to this is like one of my top view videos. And it's a lot of niggas that really be saying, niggas still be saying simp. Like, I'm like, niggas really caught up in this red pill shit. Like, niggas really do watch this shit, like, and be into it. Like, don't react to me, brother. I'm gonna make you look at yourself crazy.
A troll trying to get attention, but this is crazy to me. And it's crazy to me the comments that I got on my video about being
Who do you think she looking pretty for? She looking pretty for somebody to fuck her. And she don't want no kids. That means that that's all she is, bro. Whether she like it or not, that's all she is a fuck. Because she don't want no kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, but this the type of woman y'all look at. Some niggas be looking at and they be wanting to date these kind of women. They want to be in a relationship with this kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wonder why. Or they try to act like they want a relationship with this type of one. They act like they want a relationship. When me and you both know that this woman is not relationship material. She was eliminated the moment she said she ain't want kids. All she was a fuck at that point. And I would let her know, listen, I'm just here for a good time. I'll invite you somewhere, you can come through if you want. You know what I'm saying? And if she come around me, I'm going to turn her on. She get on the phone with me, I'm going to turn her on. I'm going to talk to her, but I'm going to let her know what it is. I'm not selling no dreams, y'all. Like, y'all talk to this woman like y'all finna be in a relationship with her. I'll let her know that there's a good chance we ain't about to be in a relationship. Like, you don't want no kids. Like you cool. I hit him with that, you know, you cool, but you just don't want no kids. So it's like, you know, we gonna have a good time though.
wanting
They
kids.
get it. Trust me.
So
They
interesting to me
Hey,
how
listen,
that is
they get
so
it.
hard for some people to comprehend. I know that I don't
They
want
get it, bro.
kids, like I know that the sky is blue. I am more sure of it every year of my life. People always say like, oh, but you might change your mind. Every year that passes, the more sure I am that I am making the right decision for myself. And I don't understand why some people care so much whether somebody else procreates or not, especially somebody
don't
that they
give a
don't
fuck.
know.
But
And the people who say that
I'm just letting you know.
If
I'm
you
letting
don't
y'all
like
know
it-
how to take advantage of this shit. Cause niggas like they be stupid, bro. It's like y'all like I know that I read it. Niggas will deny themselves. That's the reason why these niggas will deny. Like, listen, niggas will be in a relationship with this kind of woman. This is what y'all don't understand. Niggas will be in a relationship with a woman that be like, I only want one kid or no kids. And you want kids. You want kids. Like, you want kids. You want 3, 4, 5. You want kids, and you gonna date a woman that want one baby or no babies. Like, you dating her. Like, you taking her serious. Like, you buying her flowers. You trying to, oh my God. And really, all she is, I'm being honest, bro. She a slut. That's what she is. She's a slut, bro. And women, y'all can hate on me. And y'all watching this content, y'all can hate what I'm saying as much as y'all want. Y'all know if y'all don't want no kids, y'all know what y'all be doing. Like, women that don't want no kids, they know. Like, they had this, bro, I'll never forget, bro. This one girl, she was so fine, had a fat ass, pretty face, juicy lips. Every time I looked at her, I thought about fucking. Every time I looked at her, it was just like, she was just there. Right? She said she ain't want no kids. Any possibility I had of like thought process of like, I really want to get to know you to see if I have a relationship. I want to have a relationship with you was out the window. It was I want to get to know you, and I want to enjoy you and to see if I want to really keep you around for the long run, just to have you there. You know, we can enjoy each other while I am. You know, until I do find out, until you do find what you want, I find what I. But right now, we just gonna enjoy. That's what I mapped out. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it was you don't want no kids, baby. I want kids. You know what I'm saying? But you fine. I'm trying to crash. You know what I'm saying? And you cool. That's another thing. You cool. So it's like, I really can see you coming with me on some shit. Doing some shit with me. I can see that. I invite you somewhere to, skating ring, poetry slam, come through. But I'm not finna try to cuff. Are you crazy? If my homeboy be like, hey man, you fuck with that? I'm like, hey, I'm fuck with that right now. You wanna fuck with that? What you want me? I'm not about to listen. I'm not one of them, man. I'm not finna listen. Y'all better recognize, man.
Kids are missing
Y'all better
out
fucking
on
recognize,
the meaning
man.
of life and life's purpose. In this day and age, I believe that you can find purpose through so many different areas. I find purpose through my work that I do in recovery. I find purpose in my career. I find purpose in my relationship with my family. I find purpose in my relationships with my friends. I find purpose in things that I do in my community. I find purpose when I go and travel the world and experience different cultures. I find purpose in my spiritual life. I mean, there's so many ways to be fulfilled without having kids. There is 0% part of me that feels like...
And it was crazy when you open this kind of woman up. If you ever open this kind of woman up, you will find out that she is the freakiest. The freakiest woman. These be the freakiest women. The freakiest women that you've ever met in your life. They be the nastiest women that you have ever met in your fucking life when you get past. Because they be having like a real simple way of looking at life. It'd be so simple, it'd be so dry. But when you crack their ass open, you actually get in their head, you actually turn them on, you actually introduce them, and you don't judge them. Because women like this, they live for the perception. They live for that perception. When you show them that they can take that perception away and they can really just be themselves, they be fucking goofballs and they be freaks. Freaks. Like, like they be wanting to do some nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? Me. But y'all wouldn't know nothing about it.
Be responsible for another human life for the rest of my life. I mean, truly, I just don't have that maternal thing. I always say, I have it for my dog. It's fulfilled by my dog. I love my dog so much. And I know that dogs aren't people, but the fact that other people care so much and need everybody to hold their same views is just wild to me. If you ever
No
come
one really
across
cares. They
a
might speak
woman
on it,
who
but they
says she
don't
doesn't
care.
want kids and she's sure about it, that's the end of the discussion. Period.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to give you some feedback that I've been noticing. One of them is
They notice that she found meaning in everything except in her relationship with her partner, because she doesn't have one. This is where the trick lies. How can you say you don't want something when you haven't even come close to having it? Many women
Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all the truth and listen closely. Women that's like that are usually dominant women. They're dominant women. Most guys cannot get through to them. They can't. They literally cannot get through to them. But the one motherfucker that does, she does not want the world to know that she fucking with him because he is real. Women like that don't like to show that they fucking with a real guy. A real nigga. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? A real, yeah, a real one. Because they know that motherfucker is not taking her serious, and everybody gonna find out that she fucking with a dude that's not taking her serious. Her perception is her reality. Like, it's her reality. Like, a lot of dominant women, their perception be their reality. But the reality of it is that perception is never their reality. It's never your reality. That's why you got so many people with fucking quote-unquote imposter syndrome. They faking to be somebody that they not. That's why they do that. That's why their life be like that. You feel me? I'm really just trying to like let y'all know what's really going on with the game. I'm really trying to, add some seasoning onto your thought process. I'm really adding the seasoning onto y'all thought process, dog. I'm not here to give y'all what y'all want. I'm here to give y'all what y'all need, man. Real talk. You like this type of content, leave a like down below. You like this type of content, subscribe. I do this kind of shit all the time.
start saying this after they turn 35 because, you may wonder, they're simply single. Of course, it's easier to say this when you're lonelier than the sun at noon on a cloudless day. They know that finding a man at that age would mean 1 or 2 years until the relationship is solidified, then moving in together, having a child, which would mean they'd be 40 to 42. They know that biological clock has long left the station. That's why you see women thinking their life ends at 30. Your life doesn't end, your youth does, and your value in the dating market decreases because you've hit the wall, and the wall doesn't forgive. That's why I say, pay attention to how the discourse changes with age depending on their situation. If those women at 33 or 38 had partners starting in their 30s, I bet they'd want children. But by the time they hit 40 and are still single, they have to change their discourse because they think they have pets to take care of as if they were people. The wall doesn't forgive.
Reddit Q&A time. Couples over 40 and childless. How has life turned out for you? Do you regret not having children? Number one comment is no regrets here. We are enjoying the flexibility and free time. The only issue we have is finding more people to hang out with as everyone seems to be too tired or busy because they have children. Can confirm. Another one. My wife and I decided not to have children. We go out to dinner a lot. If we had kids, I think we'd be divorced. We have overcome a lot and it took 100% of ourselves.
Hey, be honest though, when you run into them 40-year-old women that be single and you flirt with them and you really try to get at them, be honest, don't they be fun? Don't they always entertain you? I ain't lying. Sometimes I be thinking they really a fuck. Sometimes, to be honest, I be playing, but I think sometimes I ain't gonna.
At times to accomplish. If we had also been parents at the time, I don't think we would have made it. Relationships are hard enough. And this person met her partner in high school and they've been together.
They be really wanting to fuck. I ain't lying. Them old women they be wanting to fuck for real. Like for real. I ain't like you sit right there, you think they be the way they look at you, y'all forgot y'all don't know nothing about that. The real ones that's watching this know.
22 years, and basically they live a full life. They eat out heaps. They go to concerts, live theater, holidays, and have so much freedom. It's insane. We nurture our hobbies, sleep in a lot. All of our friends have kids and complain constantly
Y'all live
about
like
how
men.
hard it is, how exhausted they
single
are,
life.
and how much
Live
money
like
it's
men.
costing them. No,
That's how I live now with no kids. Like y'all get to y'all 40s and then y'all start experiencing that. I ain't gonna lie, I got friends that's out and about with me too, so I don't know if they're the same. But I ain't lying, them kind of women though, that be single and dominant like that, like they have dominant personalities. You really gotta really understand that most women don't like those kind of women. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't fuck with those kind of women. Like for real. Shockingly, but true. Like most women don't fuck with those kind of women because they are dominant. Like because they really be bitches and be understanding. Nice way to say it. That's why whenever you make them submit and you actually get them to submit, they turn into like completely different. I promise you, they turn into completely different people. But when they leave you, their perception still is their reality, which is that's what they like. That's really the way they fuck up. Like they live through perception, right? That's why I never will believe that a woman is supposed to be in like a real leadership role. Like I don't think that because only way for her to do that is like her perception. She has to build up a certain perception. You know what I'm saying? She has to perceive things in a way, and that perception might not. And she can die hard behind that perception and not even fully believe in it. Like it's crazy, bro. Like women are like really, women like that are really crazy sometimes. Like you get to know them and you realize like they really be fucked up for real. Like you gotta let them be them. You know you gotta take them for accept them for who they are. But the reality of it is like let's just be honest, they be a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be thinking like me, but sometimes they be thinking worse than me. You know what I'm saying? So they be thinking like they low key be thinking like men. I ain't gonna cap. Like some of them they be thinking like men. Like some of them. That's why they be making niggas cry.
regrets on our side. Sorry, parents. Second to last one. Thank goodness we don't have any. Life is hard as hell. We would probably be homeless now if we had extra financial burden of children. Some of us don't end up rolling in piles of money. Some of us are just celebrating that we're not financially underwater as we would have been if we had kids in the picture. I literally do not understand how people afford to have kids nowadays. And last one, you won't get many replies as they're too busy rolling around in their piles of money with the time to enjoy such an activity. And the second comment says, in my quiet and clean house. Amen to the quiet and clean house. Or your quiet and clean hotel room.
They noticed that one couple decided not to have children and are living their lives, which is respectable. But another single woman says she has the money but can't find a friend to spend time with. And this is where we see the point. Many women live traveling, taking photos here and there, but it's fun when all your friends are single. Immediately when one of them gets into a relationship, the other...
Nah, bro, listen. These kind of women don't have friends. They don't be having fucking friends. Like, hate to be the one to tell y'all, but they don't be having fucking friends. Like real friends, they don't have them. They don't have real friends. I'm telling y'all, like they don't.
other feels isolated because she has to travel alone, and everything starts to get boring at some point because, in the end, you're only talking to yourself. So if they're so happy, why do they mention on dating apps or during dates that they're not here for games and are looking for a serious relationship? Because time is ticking, brothers. Don't be fooled. Every day we bring videos of women...
Because most of y'all gonna fold to that shit. Most of y'all gonna, oh, I'm looking for that too. I want a wife and the kids and the bitch. Calm down. Like I'm not even listen. Let me tell you just like this. I ain't finna do none of that you talking about until I think, or until you show me something. I gotta get to know you a little bit better before I start taking you out on dates, expensive dates. So before I start really inviting you places, before I start doing anything with you, I gotta get to know you and see how you are. Y'all niggas be folding to that bullshit they be saying. That's why they be doing for it. You let it alone them, they either gonna walk away or play along. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all the real game. I'm trying to get y'all the real game.
Men who make it clear they don't want to be alone. Don't be deceived by the noise because the wall doesn't forgive. Just watch the next video.
It's fucking ass, man.
So I'm struggling with
No, you ain't man. Oh, shit.
So I'm struggling with something that you also might be struggling with. So I thought I would just share this with you guys. And I would love to hear in the comments if you are also having this problem too. In dating, it is such a dumpster fire. It is such a shit show that when you meet someone who seems like a nice, regular person, it is very hard to believe that this person is probably a nice, regular person. And it's also hard to believe that you can possibly give them the benefit of the doubt, or it's hard to give them the benefit of the doubt. So let me give you an example. I matched with someone. He seems super nice. He's relatively close to me.
Match with somebody on Tinder. Bitch, you looking for a relationship on Tinder?
I'm going to say within 45 minutes of me. So he's geographically okay. We chatted better than I've chatted with someone in a very long time. They were not just little how you doing kind of texts. They were real texts and messages back and forth. So I said, I really think we should meet in person. He said, I absolutely agree. This has been a great conversation. So we make plans for tonight, Wednesday. On Monday, we decide the time, and he told me to pick a place. So I said, are we still on Monday? I said, are we still on for Wednesday? He said, yes. Okay, great. So Tuesday, I said, okay, 6 o'clock still good for you. And I gave him a name of a place to meet me. And I said, just let me know if that still works. He does not reply on Tuesday, but I didn't send him the text till 9:30 at night. So this morning, I kind of was expecting a response. Didn't get a response. So now it's 1:30, have heard nothing from him. And it is taking me everything in my being to not think that I'm getting stood up or blown off. He did not unmatch me, so he's still on Bumble on one of my matches. And he just did not seem like the person that would do that. But let me tell you, I've had so many bad experiences that it's really hard for me to believe anyone. So anyway, I just wanted to know, does anyone else feel this way too? And what are your thoughts about this? Clearly, if I don't hear from this guy by I don't know, 3 o'clock, is that fair enough? Then I think we're not meeting at 6. And I'm certainly not going to get dressed and ready for a date only to be stood up. And he didn't confirm the place with me. So why is that so hard? Guys, if you're seeing this message, why is that so hard to just reply? He could decide that he doesn't want to go on a date with me, and that's okay. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. But just say, hey, tonight doesn't work for me anymore, or I've changed my mind. I guess even if he unmatched me, that would tell me that he does not want to hang out with me. But none of those things have happened. So we'll see. If I end up having a date tonight, I will give you an update to this little saga. Thanks for listening.
Let me tell you what happened, Chad. Another better opportunity came his way, and he decided to move on from you. Women find it hard to understand that men dismiss them silently.
That could be the case. That could be the case. Or the nigga got scared, didn't send it. Or he thought about, why the fuck is she so urgent, eager to text me? It could be many things. You don't want to assume anything. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not one to just ghost somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially after I set up a date. So that's just I don't know. I can't defend that one. But he about to.
While they prefer to do it directly and painfully. Now, I want you to see a single woman without children trying to date a man, not claiming they are happier. She's seeking help to understand what she's doing wrong. This tells us that all those articles, all that nonsense that gets published about women being happier alone, isn't true because we only see thousands of women struggling to find a man. Look at the first girl in the video with the message. If you search for lonely girl, you'll see thousands of videos like this, women asking for some male attention because they're lonelier than the sun at noon. The wall doesn't forgive. Once you hit it, it's hard to recover. Big companies, thousands of channels, and feminists want to sell another side of the story, saying that these women are happy, that they don't need any man. But when they're alone, we see them failing in dating, asking to find a decent man. So who do we believe? An article or the hundreds of videos of women asking for help?
None of them. Go figure it out for yourself.
The wall doesn't forgive.
Shit.
In an effort to keep an open mind, someone asked me out on Mumble. And you know what? I said yes. I don't have my daughter tonight. He doesn't have his kids tonight. And I said, okay, fine. And this was without a zillion text messages, a zillion phone calls or FaceTime. Literally, I started chatting with him last night for a couple times. He said, good morning this morning, and said, would you like to go on a date? And I said, well, tonight's the only night I don't have my kid. Are you free? He said, I am. Let's meet. So we're meeting for a drink at 7. I'm taking this video prior to meeting him, and I'm going to connect back with you and finish up the video after the date. Wish me luck. All right, I'm back from my date.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all don't think these women are getting y'all? She meet niggas on Bumble. Y'all don't think this bitch getting fucked? Like y'all don't think nobody cracking this at all. Y'all don't think nobody cracking this? These women, you know what I'm saying? She said she had kids. She getting fucked, bro. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know. And y'all looking at this like it's a problem? Playboy, like, you think this is a problem? Oh, women are lonely, nigga. Are you a woman, nigga? Are you lonely, nigga? Like, this ain't no problem. This is good, nigga. This means that you don't have to beat your meat, nigga. You can go get you some pussy. Go get you some pussy, man. They out here handing it out for free. Go ahead and talk to her and see what she want. You gonna figure it out real quick that she just wants some dick. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. She just need a little attention and a little bit of meat every once in a while. Every woman, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Trying to make her feel bad about wanting dick, man. Come on, man. Who are you, nigga? They got women that want relationships. Go talk to the women who want relationships if you want a relationship. But they got women like this after you talk to them and you figure that out. You know, it's crazy. These women like this, a lot of you, and be like, I want a relationship. I want somebody to take care of my kids. And you see if you go for it. They be lying. I ain't gonna say they be lying, but they just be seeing, they be bullshit. Like, niggas be going for it, though. So, I mean, I don't see that this as a problem. Like, she look like she got smashed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? How was crazy? Who knows? You never know. Let's go. You never know. I think a woman like this, you only got to... You just set them up, knock them down. I ain't gonna lie.
Finish up the video after the date. Wish me luck.
Let's see.
All right, I'm back from my date. It was okay. I don't think it was a love connection in any way, shape, or form. It was fine. He was his height. He was cute. But, oh my God, he talked nonstop about his ex-wife, his kids, his divorce, his situation. His mom even lives with him. He's a little bit of a mess, like a hot, emotional mess. I can't do it. So that's not one.
He a woman. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all ever went on a date and the woman, like, after the date, she don't text y'all no more? I ain't lying, like, unless y'all argue, I ain't lying. Whenever I go on like a little date with a woman, I ain't gonna lie, she never, like, it's guaranteed. Like, I ain't gonna lie. After I get past that point, we get on a date, 9 times out of 10, it's either gonna come to a point where we are no longer fucking with each other, or she did or said something that completely threw me, and completely made me not. That happens too, but most of the time when I'm vibing with a woman I'm on a date with, I already kind of got an idea of who she is just on phone call, but by the time we get in real life, I've never had a date outside of like maybe like my second year out of high school, second year, third year out of high school, second year out of high school, where I didn't have a woman and I didn't like get her to the point where she was a little hot and bothered or like a little turned on off the first date. I'm just and I'm not being cocky, I'm being honest.
This one's not gonna work.
Judge the man's situation as imperfect while hers is perfect. You're a woman on the wall, yet you don't want an average man because even at 40...
See, this is a problem. This is the problem with society. He blaming this shit on the woman. Oh, you're imperfect, right? This is the problem. When he's being emotional. Like, if you sitting right there, you talking about your problems all fucking day. You're bitching and you whining. You see what I'm saying? It's one thing to express how you feel. There's nothing wrong with expressing how you feel. But it's another thing to pour your problems on somebody. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference between you pouring your problems on somebody and you just being like, okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying. But that's my problem. What we got going, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. Nah, this is the problem. This is why society fucked up. They think it's okay. They think it's okay for you to sit right there and complain to a woman all day. Like, that shit is not okay, my nigga. That shit is. She gonna look at you like you a bitch, and to be honest with you, you are a bitch for sitting there complaining to a woman. That's like. It's one thing to go to God about your problems, right? It's another thing to go to, because God can do something about it. It's another thing to go to your dog and complain about your problems, like the dog finna really, like the dog gonna really take in your problems, and like, why do you needy? That shows how needy you need to be heard. Why you need to be heard, nigga? Handle your situations, my nigga. Adjust, nigga. Make some adjustments, nigga. When motherfuckers like when y'all hear motherfuckers like this tell y'all, oh yeah, man, just blame her. Y'all dumbasses. Y'all some fucking dumbasses. Y'all sitting right there talking to, bro. She was knockable that night, nigga. She was ready, nigga. The kids weren't even home, my nigga. She was ready to get fucked. Y'all was over here. You over here talk about your problems and how you feel. Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that soft ass shit, nigga. You can't get mad at. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. That's some bitch shit, man. You can't. And then he gonna try to consult to the nigga. Oh, nobody perfect, nigga. What are you talking about? We ain't supposed to be talking about that. We supposed to be talking about, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be talking about some other shit, what's going on, so I can see, what do you value? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me about yourself a little bit. What's something to make you a little different? You know what I'm saying? Let's get into that, you know? Let's go into some details. Let's go ahead and dive. What happened to make you think this? I need to get behind. I need to see what's going on back here, behind the eyes, so I can, you know, get to know you a little bit to see if I really want to take you there or not. Now, if the vibe's right, I turn you on, you know, flirting with you, getting with you, telling you how pretty you look. The fact that you ain't just more than a pretty smile, letting you know what the game is. You over here, you crack a little bit. You crack a little bit. You make me want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to do some things to you. She crack. Did she crack? Y'all niggas right here. Y'all want to, oh my God, I got this going on, and I'm so tired of this and this guy, my work. Y'all sound like them. You sound like a bitch. Nigga, you sound worse than her because she's a dominant woman. She a dominant woman. Why would she a dominant woman? Why would she want another woman, nigga? The fuck her. She trying to get slutted out, nigga. You can't slut her out. She don't think you can slut her out if you over here talking about your feelings and emotions, nigga. Man, fuck out.
You believe you deserve a high-value man. Another thing,
Come on, man.
men, stop.
This is what I'm saying, man. That nigga shit, that's not the problem. That's not even the problem. The high-value man is not even the problem. That's not even the problem. That's not what she said. That's not what she said. You gonna try to tell her stop sharing your shit? She's single, nigga. She's single, nigga. That's what single women do. They get attention, nigga. What the fuck are you? What the fuck is wrong? This is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with society. Like, this is what's wrong with society.
Sharing your life stories with women you don't know. Look at how this woman degraded this man by disclosing what he confided in confidence.
Did she say his name? Did she say his name? Did she say Tolliver Edward took me down into the Despicable Mall at 3 o'clock? He was 6'2", long jawline, thin beard. She didn't drop all them. She didn't even say the nigga name. No description. She just said tall and a good looking face. That's all she said. And now you trying to make it something that is not. This is shit that women do, y'all. This shit that women do. I'm just being a buck. Keep it in a buck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go in the comments. If you made it this far, go in the comments. I know you got some shit to say. Say it. You know what I'm saying? Help boost up the algorithm a little bit. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna drop something to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially you leaving it in this comment. I got something to say about it. It's a problem. This is what's wrong with society, bro. This is what's really wrong with society. You assuming shit, not his. He assuming shit that wasn't even his experience.
Stop doing that. If you need to talk, go to therapy or have a chat with a friend, even
Who
to the
fuck are
barber.
you? Who the fuck are you to tell somebody what they should be doing? Who the fuck are you? You a geek, a Simpsons character behind a red desk, showing fucking with a fake coffee, complaining when a bitch just said a nigga was emotional. Come on, bro, be real.
But don't start sharing your personal matters,
Be
especially now when
real.
these women have no morals. They spill everything in a TikTok video. Another thing, focus on becoming a better version of yourself so you won't end up dating single mothers, especially on the wall. A man does the work. He won't struggle. Remember, it's better to be prepared for an
And now you shaming niggas that date single women. See, this is what's wrong with society, bro. This is what's wrong with society. They might have a guy that's watching this that really have no problem raising kids, adopting kids. He has no problem adopting kids. You gonna tell him he a low value man for dating a woman that got a child when he wanna adopt kids, he love kids. See, like, this is where you doing too much. You need to shut the fuck up. Like, niggas like this need to get slapped. Like, they need to get slapped.
opportunity than to have an opportunity come when you're not prepared. Women like this one, send them to the wall. We've reached the end of the
You
video.
don't even, like, this thing is, you don't even know if she a bad woman or not. Off of what just happened, you don't even know if she was a bad woman or not. Cause what if she never got told, don't put up no video about me. She not in a relationship, all right? She has no commitment. So why you trying to act like she need to be committed to something that she don't? This is a problem, bro. This is the problem with society. Y'all have unrealistic expectations. Like, this shit is unrealistic. This shit unrealistic. You want every woman to be kid, like, it's not realistic, bro. If she was perfect, if she was a perfect woman, she wouldn't be available. That's what any single woman I heard. Every single woman that's single, I don't give a fuck how old they is. If they were perfect, they wouldn't be single. They wouldn't be single. You have to correct the woman to act accordingly to the way you want her to act. That's what being a man is. This right here, motherfuckers that's watching this shit religiously and they subscribe to this and they really like follow, bro, no disrespect to them niggas, but them niggas, they getting crumbs, bro. They getting crumbs, bro. Niggas like us, we eat steaks. We eat full course meals, bro. Niggas like this can't really handle no real woman. This nigga complaining, come on, man. This nigga complained about a woman. He complained about a woman complaining about a nigga acting like a woman. And he said the woman down bad. What? I would have been, and she would have told me that shit, I would have started, like when I hear these kind of stories all the time from women. I'd be crying, laughing. I'd be in tears. I'd be in fucking tears, laughing at this shit that these lame ass niggas be doing. That's some lame shit. He just did some lame shit and you defended him. That's the fucking problem, bro. And niggas listen to you like it's gospel. That's the problem, man. If you like this type of content, leave a like down below and subscribe. Cause I drop this type of content all the time. And I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. That shit fucking ridiculous.